Hey everyone, this is Jeff. I am in a 2019 Volvo bus, and I wanted to point out to all of you guys how to operate the electronics on the bus and along with the satellite system. First of all, you see here at this bus, I want to point out to you all how to turn it on high idle. The reason is, of course, when you start the bus, the ignition switch is right here. You start the bus, and then immediately you need to put it into high idle. Let me explain why. The high idle is on this stalk right here. As you see right here, it says resume, on, and off. If I want to bump it into high idle, I move this lever this way towards resume, and it'll immediately bump it up 500 RPMs. And there you see it at 1,000. That means that it is in high idle. You need to have the bus in high idle for at least 1 minute until the bus senses that for that minute. Then it will allow the power to go to the inverter. The inverter box is located underneath the bus in the luggage compartment. The second door on the driver's side will give you access to the inverter box, which is located on the ceiling of the luggage compartment. And you can flip the switch and reset it if it is not getting power. That inverter box powers your outlets as well as the satellite system, so that needs to be turned on. That should be part of your pre-trip, making sure that that is working. Back here to our radio. Notice here that this side of this unit right here says cockpit. That means that I can control the speakers. I'm going to pan over here. There are speakers here for the driver, and I can control the speakers by this little lever right here. If I have it on radio, I can control the volume on the speakers directly behind the driver on either side. I can control that from here. Here we also have a CD button if I wanted to play a CD, or there's other features here. Notice over here, this is for the cabin. That controls everything behind the driver. Notice that I already have the video select button pushed, and that highlights that in red. And so I know that the video, the monitors, should be working in the back. Now here, I have put it on CD, and it tells me that there's no disc in here. If I had a CD to play, I would put it in this slot right here. This slot here, I believe, is for the DVD player, and I would put the DVD in there, CD in here, and that would operate that. Now, when I have video selected here, I can play the DVD, or I can play the satellite system. Now let me show you where the satellite system information and everything is kept. The satellite is kept right here. This is the satellite. Notice that it's a direct TV, and it says track phone. During your pre-trip, you might want to open up this cabin right here, the very first one. Notice right there's the driver's seat. Open up this first cabin here, and you can see if your bus is equipped with the satellite. And there it is. Now, there are two remotes here on the Volvo that you need to tell your lead passenger about. The first remote is this black remote right here. That should be in that same compartment. This controls the unit down there. So I notice I have a volume switch. I have the button option to select radio, video, CD, a USB, auxiliary, and so forth. Notice also I have the controls for the DVD player here. So if you have the DVD, right here is where you control the DVD features. Now, if you are watching the satellite, you need to show and give the lead passenger this remote. This is the control for the satellite system. In order for the satellite to be working properly, the satellite system needs to be turned on. You see those three lights right there are green. Those three lights need to be green in order for the satellite system to work. If you need to reset the satellite system, on the back side of this unit right there, on the back side you have to feel it, but there is a switch that you can turn off and reset the satellite system. But with that satellite control, the satellite system should be working. Let's walk back here and see what the monitor is saying. All right, there it is. It says that it is DirecTV. And so I might want to select and check the system. You want to make sure that your batteries are working. This particular remote has tape around the batteries. So I want to make sure in my pre-trip that I'm checking and making sure that the satellite system is working on these buses. I note that this first monitor here on this bus is not working. That's something that needs to be taken care of. Have you written the bus up? That the mechanics need to be aware of that. Now, both remotes should be put up here. They shouldn't be left out. When you get on the bus, check for those remotes and put them up here and point them out to the passenger. And those remotes need to stay up here. Okay? Any further questions, please feel free to give us a call. Either Martin or myself will be glad to help you guys. And safe travels, and get them there safely and get back safely.